Yo, what's up, Facebook family? Hope you're all doing awesome on this fine Thursday afternoon. It is a not so sunny Florida, but we are going to talk today about 3 simple ways to defend yourself like a lion, right? You feel like a lion when it comes to defending yourself. If you feel like maybe you've been stuck, if you've been feeling just defenseless maybe in the world right now, maybe in your health, maybe in your finances, maybe in your family, in your relationships, in your workplace, you feel defenseless. I want to give you 3 simple ways to defend yourself like a lion, like one of these guys right here. Maybe that's my spirit animal. I don't know what yours is, but I do want to give you 3 simple ways today. I was thinking about lions, and I was thinking about protecting yourself, protecting your family, protecting. It just has been something that maybe, I don't know if you felt this has been going on for the year. How do you protect yourself better? How do you protect your family? How do you protect the people that you love? And that's what I think partly why I got that permanently put on my shoulder. I was thinking as far as what does a lion do? And there's 3 simple things that lions do that could potentially help you defend yourself and as if a lion. So one of the things that I really love about lions is that they're, number 1, strong and courageous. They're strong and courageous. And maybe you don't feel strong and courageous, but it doesn't mean you can't work towards becoming strong and courageous. And I got on the inside of my arm, Joshua 1:9, about being strong and courageous. So if you want to look up a great verse, look up Joshua 1:9, and you'll know why I have it printed here on my arm for life. And you know what's pretty crazy about that in Joshua 1:9? That's a command. Have I not commanded you? Being strong and courageous. So number 1, we know, right? Like lions are strong and courageous, right? That's the first thing. That's probably pretty straightforward. But I was thinking about strong and courageous today as I'm unfollowing and removing people from social media and people, to protect yourself, you kind of have to almost push people away, like people who either aren't serving you or trying to bring you down, maybe people that aren't supportive of you, people who just aren't friendly or not nice. There's just a lot of people, unfortunately, in this world who just are simply not nice. And I know that's probably not you, and I hope you don't feel that way about me, but I'm sure you know a few people around you that maybe are trying to bring you down, right? Trying to pull you down, trying to discourage you, saying you're not good enough, you're not good looking enough, you're not wealthy enough, you're not strong enough, you're not pretty enough, whatever it is. So I want to actually just encourage you, number 1, to be more like the lion, to defend yourself by being strong and courageous, right? You can, if you want to think of that lion, but also think of that verse, Joshua 1:9, being strong and courageous. You men and women of faith, if you are a believer, if you believe in God or have any faith, that's a great verse to go look up. Joshua 1:9. Make sure you go look at that. Number two, what I also love about lions is to protect your territory. Lions protect their territory. How do they do that? With their pride, right? Like with their pride, right? They have their buddies, right? They have their family, and they travel and they protect themselves, not solo, not one-on-one. They actually have a pride. And that's what I think about with my family, right? In your home, maybe in your home and your family, you want to protect your family the best you can. You're not worried so much about other families, right? I mean, you are to some extent, but your family, right? You protect. And how do you protect your territory, right? Well, partly you be strong and courageous. So number 2, as far as the ways to defend yourself like a lion, is to realize that it's going to be hard to do it on your own. One of the things that I've found with people sometimes that are trying to defend themselves, trying to be strong and courageous, trying to protect their territory, they end up trying to do it all by themselves. And I would say is you could probably get so far, you probably could do okay on your own for a little while. But if you want to be more like a lion, right? More like a lion, you got to learn how to defend it with your pride, right? With your pride, like a lion's pride. You ever watch any of those nature shows of those lions and they're traveling together, maybe they're hunting together. And women, I know the lionesses, they're the ones that do all the hunting, I believe, right? That's pretty awesome. And you ever watch those National Geographic shows or with those animal shows, and you see the lions and they travel together, and you see they're all together and they have their territory they're protecting, right? That's something that you do. And as I was on social media, I was on Facebook today, I was removing people. I was alluding to that earlier. I was removing people, unfollowing. I just see like hatred, just anger, bitterness, Like I see people like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of those same feelings, but for my thoughts are when I feel like, do I need to actually share that stuff or post that stuff? Is it really going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth it for me to waste my time doing it? Is it going to be worth it for the person maybe that's watching? Or is it just going to aggravate somebody? Really, am I looking just to stir the pot? I'm definitely not one necessarily to want to stir the pot. But I will if you come after my pride, if you come after my family, if you try to take me out, there's going to be a little bit of strength and courage you're going to have to go through. And that's maybe why I've been working out a little bit harder lately. So that's number two. Number three is, check this out. Did you know that lions rest between 16 and 19 hours a day? Of course you do, right? You go to the zoo, you ever take your kids? Our kids are a little older, but I remember taking our kids to the zoo. And all the time the lions were like sleeping, they're just sleeping in the corner. And maybe that's just because they were in captivity, right? But just in general, you see lions, they do a lot of sleeping, which means they're probably relaxed, which means, guess what? They've done their job for the day. And if they can sleep for 16 to 19 hours, think of how efficient they are in the rest of their day to get their work done, to make sure that they're protecting their pride and making sure that they're getting their food, they're eating well, right? And then guess what? 16 to 19 hours they're resting a day. So the three simple ways to defend yourself like a lion, you want to defend yourself like a lion, right? Is first to be strong and courageous. That's number one. Number two is to protect your territory, protect with your pride, right? Not by yourself, not going it alone. Now, maybe you have been on a journey by yourself and maybe you did okay. Maybe you're on a health journey by yourself and you did okay, but I'll tell you what, life throws all kinds of curveballs. And when you're trying to do it on your own, whether it's trying to diet or trying to exercise, it can become really, really hard, really, really quick if you're doing it on your own. Now, number three, and guess what? When you have those first things, if you can learn how to become stronger and more courageous and learn how to protect your pride, your family, support those people, that ones that you love, then guess what? Chances are you're probably going to be able to sleep a little well. Let's see if he lies down. This would just be perfect right now if Owen, he's our little lion in the backyard. He likes to hunt, but he does sleep a good amount through the day. Hopefully he doesn't go to the bathroom in the backyard. At least it's over there right now. Hopefully not. He doesn't poop right in front of me and make me smell it. So those are the three things. So now my question is to you, do you even defend yourself? Or do you just let everybody walk all over you? Do you defend your time? I was sharing that I removed people off of Facebook and I felt like I was kind of getting pulled down the rabbit hole, looking at things and reading through. And you know, when it's kind of like a car accident, like a car wreck where you just can't, like you hope there's nobody dead, but you can't help but look to see. I feel like sometimes we get drawn down that dark road, if you will, or we get kind of looking at the traffic accident as if when we see something we know is going to stir up some controversy, and then it just wastes your time, right? It wastes your time, it wastes your energy, and it isn't truly, like I always think of, is it going to be something that I say or something that I post, is it going to be valuable? Is it going to be helpful? I hope this post was helpful, and if it was, all I ask is that you share it with somebody. Again, I know I can't reach all the masses, but if you found this valuable for yourself, chances are one of your friends probably finds it valuable as well too. And here I am, you know, I am an online fitness coach. I have a program, it's called the Lean Body Breakthrough. I work one-on-one with people. I've been doing it now I'm in my 26th year of helping busy moms and dads over 40, helping them get out of that struggle, helping them to defend themselves, to help them to get on a healthier path. And sometimes there's a lot of people that come to me with help because they don't really have a pride. They're not feeling strong and courageous. They maybe don't sleep very well, but they want to truly to be able to learn how to defend themselves like a lion right there, right? Here we go. You guys have an amazing, blessed Thursday. I'll tell you what, if you're interested, if you want to learn more about what I do privately with my coaching students, go ahead and send me a private message. You can say, you can just throw in lion, if you want to just put that in the comment. I know you watched this post. Just put in lion. I want to defend myself like a lion. Go ahead. Take care. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.